Happy Wednesday, friends. It is our first Work It Wednesday of the new year, which is crazy. 2025 is here. We talked a lot last week on Jamming Time about setting that expectation and the tone that you want for yourself for the year. So at the end of awards night, we will jump back into that a little bit, talk about incentive, where you're at, where you want to be, different ideas you can do and stuff like that. But other than that, welcome. Thank you for being here and let's celebrate you guys.
Woo!
Cue the confetti.
You want news tab?
Oh, yeah, let's start with that. That's fine.
Okay. Scentsy is closing down their Texas distribution center as of March 10th. They said they've expanded the other two. One is in South Carolina, and then one, of course, is at home office area. But they have offered everybody from the Texas distribution center jobs at the others if they want them. And then there's going to be on our website, the PWS, there will be themed pages monthly.
Yes.
Yes.
So cute. The one for this month is Zen. And it
says that you can find it, the theme you'll find on the project planning ahead document. And I went and I looked, but I didn't see this month. Yes, so I don't know if
I'll show you guys what this looks like. So like on our home pages, as you scroll down, like as soon as you log in, like you're on their page, you'll scroll down and see how it says find your Zen. And then you'll click there, and then it has all of these products.
Right. And curated bundles and
oh fun.
How
right.
Is
that? They said that's gonna be.
It is so cute.
It is, and every month. So yeah.
It's very zinny too.
I do. I love what they put in here. It's adorable.
Yeah, some oils, some warmers.
Yes.
Love it.
I think that was it. There's not a whole lot. Of course, keep an eye out for tomorrow's. A lot of times they drop things on Thursdays on the news tab.
Perfect.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Renee.
Oh, so pretty.
Recognition.
Allow for 1 month. Somebody remind me in a month that Zoom's not going to share my screen, apparently.
Which will be, 1 month will be the next award night. Yay, fireworks. Senate social group.
We're just going to the next one? No,
it was in pink, so I thought I was supposed to say it.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine.
That's so funny.
We'll just start.
I don't even know what color I am.
Blue.
Okay, guys, we're going to celebrate all of the people that had over 200 PRV in December, starting with my team, which was Melissa. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Where's Jackson?
I know. I just totally. Jackson, it's your turn, honey.
We have a special announcer tonight.
Yes, a special time. My throat is swollen all the heck, guys.
Okay. So
it's still steeping.
So I just say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, guys, he just brought up a cup of chicken up here.
No.
He's feeling a little peckish.
Okay.
That's for his break in between.
Just the screen, okay? Just go ahead.
So first one up on our list is Melissa.
Yes, go Melissa.
So that's 200 plus PRV. And second on our list is Stephanie, which is 200 plus
PRV. Yeah, just read their names, baby. Brenna. Yes.
And then Ashley.
Yeah.
Font's weird. We'll give you that.
Pamela. Yes.
Tiffany.
Yes.
Samantha. Aubrey.
Yes.
Angela.
Yes.
Tiffany.
That one's me. So woo, come on. Anyway, today.
Christy.
Thank you. Okay.
Good job, Jackson.
Thank you.
Hey, Tab Crystal is messaging me asking for the Zoom link.
Okay.
Is that you?
I have a crystal, but I don't know if it's my crystal.
Lockhart.
That sounds familiar.
Okay, perfect. I'll send the link. Sorry. Okay. It was just really weird. Somebody was like, I'm not finding the join link. And I was like,
I
what?
know I know that name, but
It's okay. I sent it.
oh, yep. She is someone's new recruit. Christy's new recruit.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Okay. Well, she'll be jumping on here in a second. Perfect. For my team, which is in yellow, is Melissa, Joanna, Mandy, and myself.
Yay!
For my team, I had Lisa and Gwen over 200. Oh, and myself over 200.
And then for my team, One Scented Bar, we have Tiffany, Sarah, Megan, Shauna, Bree, Chelsea, Angela, Clarissa, Katie, Tracy, Kristen, Trini, Michelle, Raven, Christina, Abigail, Valerie, Grace, Brianne, Mackenzie, Kristen, Jenny, and myself.
Think. Well, I'm not going to try to do that. I was going to say oh, these people are on the call. Really good job. But there's too many people on the call and I can't tell who's who. So if you're on the call, congratulations.
Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, pat yourself on the back. I wanted to
You've
say
been
congratulations in
recognized.
person, but it's hard to tell who's who. Okay. Next one. I lost my mouse. Here it is. Next one.
Renee.
It hadn't changed on mine. For 500 plus PRV last month, it was just myself.
Good job. And for my team, for over 500 PRV was just myself.
And on my team was Valerie, Grace, Brianne, Mackenzie, Kristen, Jenny, and myself.
Sheet. Jackson would like you to know that you have a very active team, Tabitha.
Oh, thank you, sweet boy.
Job tap team.
Woohoo! You get Jackson's stamp of approval.
I know, that means everything.
So
Right?
500 plus PRV on our team is Angela, Tiffany, and Christy.
Good job.
That was so beautiful. You said our team.
I
I
that's-
know.
Loved that.
We run this team, Mama.
So 1,000 plus PRV, and you guys might notice that these names are significantly smaller than what we normally have. December definitely took its toll on a lot of people, and I know a lot of you, this was your first December going through. So I think it helps when you've been there to kind of step back, reflect on what you didn't like, maybe what you want to get more of next year, and then just try to bring more to the table, because December's a rough month and it's hard to know what I'm talking about unless you actually experience it. So you really have to have a plan of action to hit it. So plus 1,000 PRV and over was just Jenny and myself. So congratulations, Jenny.
Good job, Jenny. And I didn't
job,
forget
Jenny.
you this time, Jenny. I got you. I got your back. I double checked multiple times to make sure I had Jenny on every slide. And for my team, it was just myself. But I also want to say that I agree that December is one of the hard months, but I truly think it's just that we are busy people during that month. I don't think it's that people don't want to buy. So you can definitely change your mindset and make sure that still happens. So it's all about the mindset, making sure you're staying focused and driven in those months. There's a lot of months you will hear the longer you're in this business. The J months are the hardest. December is one of the hardest. You will hear a lot of negative feedback from people for certain months, just if they haven't had a good, successful month for that 1 month, one time. So don't count those months out. Push yourself really, really hard those months, especially the J months, because those are the months that really just drive your business. In January, you can refocus, reset, and be able to drive. And then June and July, we're about to go into the fall months right before that, back to school. There's plenty of things that we can sell. So don't let
believe the lie.
Yeah. What?
Don't believe the lie.
Yeah, don't believe it. It's definitely just all about mindset. Let's go to the next one, which I think I keep losing my mouse. There it is. Tab is not going to shout herself out because she doesn't like to, and she asked me to remove her name. Actually, I gave her the option. I said, do you want to remove your name? Do you want to keep it? Because you're the only one on the next 3 slides. And she said, remove it. It's fine. And I said, no, we're adding it. Well,
No.
the 3 of us said we're keeping it on there. So Tabitha Welch for over 1,500 PRV. Everybody clap for that. Good job. Highest PRV out of everyone, out of 4 different teams. Good job, Tab. Good job, Tabitha Welch. Good job, Tabitha Welch. But as
Oh,
you
she
guys
is
can see,
Tabitha Welch.
It did change. I'm not Glenn Butcher tonight.
Right.
oh, was it Butcher the other day? I thought it was
Um,
your dad.
Yeah, it was Butcher the other day. Yep, I am myself again.
Good job on over 2,500 PRV, keeping that annual sales drive going. And now that you hit annual
She's
sales,
a rock star.
keep on going.
Oh, yeah, I did do that too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I should have added that to promotions or awards or
Yeah,
something.
should have.
All right.
Next time.
Next time.
I got you. Actually, I think,
Yeah.
did you hit it this month?
Yeah, I guess I did at the beginning of this month.
Okay, I'll set a
Yeah.
reminder.
So next month. Yeah.
Next month,
Make
we're
a
going to
note.
celebrate. Tiffany Cousins, this is you.
Okay, well, Jackson got distracted, so he went downstairs for a
Oh.
second.
Make
That
a
was
note.
fun for a couple slides. He's out.
Right, he might be back, but anyway, for active frontline on my team, we have myself, Angela, and Brittany. Good
What's
job, guys.
active frontline?
Active frontline? What do you mean? What's active frontline? Oh, you want me to tell? Okay, these are people who are showing up for their team, leading by example, and they have a team member underneath them that has become active for the month. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys.
Okay, on to me. For my team, we have myself, Joanna, and Melissa.
And then for Team One Sided Bar, we have Jenny, Kelly, Abigail, Valerie, Kristen, Grace, and myself.
And for my team, it was just me. But Gwen did get her first teamie, so she can work on that now.
Yeah, next month she can be added to this
Yeah.
list. Shoot for the stars.
Yay. Yay.
Speaking of shooting star,
Shooting start and sensational start. Gwen hit both of them last month, I think. Technically, her shooting star was last month too. And level 1 on sensational start. So yay.
And then on my team, Chelsea Childers hit Sensational Start level 1 as well. So huge congratulations, guys.
good job. If you don't know what sensational start is, make sure to look at your workstation so that way you can shoot for that goal. I don't want to go too much into detail with that, but there are 3 different levels that you can achieve. So if you're in your first 70 days and that's something you want to shoot for, then do it. This is trippy.
This is trippy.
Promotions. Gwen promoted to certified last month. So
Gwen
she gets her
is just
first
on
pay
the
raise.
leaderboard today.
I know.
This is really trippy. Let's not use that again.
I thought about you when I was putting out my dad's text for his birthday yesterday.
World's best dad.
Oh, your dad's birthday was yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is time for personal shout out. So I am going to stop sharing for a second and then we will get back to that. We do have one more thing to go over, but this is a chance for you all, anybody who is on this call, or I almost just said watching from Facebook. That's a throwback. We haven't done that in a
Right.
long time.
I wish we could. Can we figure that out again? I feel like
Yeah, we
that's
need to figure that out because it was just a habit to almost say if you're watching from Facebook.
yeah.
Maybe I've just went live too much.
Look at you.
Maybe that's it. That's it. But if you guys are on this call with us tonight, we would love to hear. This can be a personal shout out to yourself. Like if there's something that you're working on and you're really proud of, or something that you changed in December, or you had one sale this month and that was your goal. Whatever it is, we just want to appreciate you and love on you in this room. So you can either unmute yourself and just speak up, or you are welcome to put it in the chat and we'll read it here in a bit.
To shout out Abby because she had a very good December, and she was feeling very down about herself, but she hasn't given up on anything and she's still been posting and trying to do things. And I'm proud of her for still going.
Yes.
Keep going. It's worth it. I promise you.
Absolutely. It's rough.
Say good job, Mommy Bree.
Hi, my hey.
Say it.
Hi.
Say good job, Mommy Bree.
Nothing you say.
Tell her.
You say it.
Good job, Mommy Bree.
You say it. That was cute.
That's it.
Yeah.
So cute.
Clarissa added into the chat, Jenny, she did a bunch of felt samples for her team. She was working her business. That was also mine. You stole it.
Yeah, she had a stack of them the other day.
Yeah. Definitely working hard. Good job, Jenny.
Good grief, I hit the wrong one. Sorry. Thanks, guys. Yeah, those were fun.
Made 25 samples, right?
I
Well, you
made,
made like 1,000, but
yeah, I made 65 felt samples of each 25 of all the bars.
I will
And then
never do
put it
all
out.
25 again.
Yeah,
Once
that-
was enough.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think I did that twice and I was like,
Let's do our top 6 favorites.
yeah.
yep.
yeah. But on the plus side, when I went to the post office to mail them out, I had extras. So I gave them to the 2 girls working. One already placed an order, sent me a message and told me she wanted to get a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And then another lady messaged me and said that when she opened it, it was like Christmas and she loves seeing me being so dedicated and she was like, "You're killing it." So
Right.
it made me feel good.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just make sure you follow up with everybody on those that you sent out. Don't let that hard work go to waste.
I know that's sometimes where I have my downfall, but I need to go back in and reach out to them.
A sample, and this is for everyone, a sample not followed up with might as well be throwing your money away because it takes something very impressionable for people to order from the very first time they smell it and they actually think about it. Think about how many times you get on a website and you go to actually order something, you get distracted, you forget to go back. It doesn't mean you didn't want the product or you weren't interested in the product. It just means life got in the way and then you didn't get a chance to actually order it. So the key in any sample you hand out is a follow-up.
Or if you're like me, you just set the mail aside and then never open it. Or you open it like a month later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that would make me double check, oh,
They'll-
I do need to open that. Because I would, if I had somebody send me something, I totally would do that.
Yeah, like someone's wedding invite that I opened 4 days after I knew it was in the mailbox. I don't always go to the mailbox, and I was excited about that.
Right. Gorgeous wedding invitation.
I know.
I did get a buddy drive that I have going on this month for my team, and Gwen already got a $300 donation for it. So, yes.
Dang, that's
Tell
impressive.
them what you're doing the buddy
$300.
drive for. So if it can spark ideas with anybody else.
Yeah. I reached out to the Grant County Sheriff's Department because they always carry some kind of stuffed animal in their vehicles for when they have any kind of incident involving a child. So I reached out. They were all for it. They actually had somebody that donated on a regular basis, not buddies, but just stuffed animals. And when she dropped off the last batch 2 months ago, said that would be the last time she did it. So the timing was just perfect. So I've made up flyers. I have a list of places that I'm going to go, people that I know will donate. My regular customers, I was placing an order the other day for some of them, and I'm like, do you want to add a buddy? If they're local, if they're in the Grant County Sheriff's Department local area, I'm asking. So, yeah. I'm excited to see how that will go.
Sorry. Trying to get Zeke out of my office. And trying to get a blind dog to follow a marshmallow is not easy.
Well, just let Zeke stay.
Well, I shampooed the carpet, so it's all wet. There's a rug
Oh.
behind me. And so, yeah. But he
Okay.
probably not chocolate, so.
Anyone else have anything? Oh, let me read some of the comments while we wait. If anybody else has something, make sure to put it in the comments or make sure to share it after this. So Abby said, I definitely had a crap month, but December was incredibly busy for personal life, so I slacked. That's perfectly okay.
Easy to do.
Yeah. So easy to do. Crystal said, still doing my goal from Jammy Time of showing up. Love that.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
I also feel, I mean, this is like a personal shout out, but I feel like I've shown up a little bit this week too. My goal this year, I didn't really have a huge goal, but I wanted to attend more training events as much as I could, because when I first started my business, I was really good about showing up on Tuesdays, or I should say 2 years ago. I was good about showing up on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I would make sure I joined the Tuesday call from home office and make sure I was very involved in that and listening and taking notes, and other opportunities I would always try to listen into. And then I got away from it because I was listening to more outside perspective, other companies, what they're doing. And not that I think that's wrong. I just wanted to get more into, I think home office has a really, really good ideas, especially those Tuesday calls. They're wonderful. And I forgot how much I loved them. Like on Tuesday, there was a lot of stuff that we all shared about already, but there's always like those little like golden nuggets that are just like, oh, I forgot I wanted to work on that. Like we know the actions, but like we just forget. And so it was really cool to show up to that. And then Tiffany and I last night attended a training with Project Broadcast. So if you don't use Project Broadcast in your business, then I suggest you look into that. Mostly because it was with the CEO of Project Broadcast, and he was phenomenal. He was so cool. He gave us so many ideas. But just showing up for my business, I was really happy to do that. I feel like I showed up a lot yesterday, worked on this presentation for you guys today. So I just feel like things are really like starting to flow a little bit. I feel like I'm getting back into the groove of things. It's easy, as Abby said, it's easy to slack off a little bit and feel like you can kind of like, it's too easy to step away, I should say.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyone else?
I think somebody put something in the chat, but I couldn't see it.
Abby said, I did already mail out newsletters for this month, which is something I've never done before. I'm still 4,000 PRV away.
Keep
I
pushing.
will, after we finish up with awards night tonight, Abby, we're going to do an incentive push rally recap thing. That is tonight, right? That's what I'm doing. Okay. Perfect. So I'll tell you a few things that I'm doing that I think will maybe help motivate you on, because I'm looking to put up some serious PRV this month, and I'm right there with you.
She's got some good ideas too. I think we all have a few that we can share with you to kind of just help you, give you that little push if you want it.
Brainstorm sesh.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's finish this off real quick. We only got one more. Oh, I just ruined it.
What?
Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. I didn't ruin it. Yay! I didn't ruin it.
I think you already knew.
I didn't ruin it. I thought I did. Apparently, I did set up like I changed the way I did it, and I didn't put like a preview screen. So I'm glad I did it that way. You guys can see it now, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just
Okay.
reading Crystal's comment.
No, you're good. So for the next slide, I didn't do a little preview, but every month we do a little miss, little mister, little something shout out. Normally it is to one person, or sometimes two people, or sometimes three people. We never know what we're going to do with it until we all think about it and kind of brainstorm some ideas. So for this one, I wanted to do something a little bit different. There is still a Little Miss, but it is a Little Miss 2024, and we wanted to congratulate those who had the highest PRV for 2024. So the whole calendar year, all the way from January until December, we all looked at our PRV for our whole team and then wanted to shout all of those people out together. So for our big award tonight, we have Little Miss PRV 2024, starting with Renee's team.
Gwen was tops on my team.
And then for my team, we had Mandy.
And then for our team, we have Christy.
Good job.
And then team One Scented Bar was Kristen.
And I didn't want to share these people's PRV just because some people like their PRV to be private. But these are in order smallest to largest of who had the largest PRV. So out of all of our teams together, all four teams put together, Kristen, this does not count leaders as well, like me, Tab, Renee, and Tiffany are not in here because we wanted to give our teams the chance to be shouted out. So some of us did have higher PRV, but we wanted to share you.
And Gwen only had a couple months. So
yeah, and Gwen had a couple months. Mandy had I think it was 7 months when I looked earlier. Christy had a full year. Kristen had a full year. So, but
yeah,
it's definitely doable, especially that shows that for Gwen and Mandy, that you can work really hard and be able to do hard things and even in a short amount of time.
mm-hmm.
Good
But
job.
good job, Kristen, because she had
Right.
highest 30 out of all of our teams for 12 months consecutive. So great job. Great job.
But you spelled her name wrong though.
Seriously,
It's
Yeah,
an E.
it's Ian.
that's what I have.
That's what I have. No, so funny story. For the first like 9 months of Team Mail, I had it saved in my Dymo as an IN. And
Oh no.
we went to SFR together and she made a joke. She's like, and you still spell my name wrong. I was like, what are you talking about? She says, you put IN on the team envelopes. And I was like, oh my gosh, this whole time I've been doing that. Why have you never said anything?
Yeah,
And then I still did it for a couple times after because I forgot to change it. But it's
My mother-in-law, I've been married almost 15 years, and my mother-in-law has always spelled my name wrong. She will she will tag me in things on Facebook, but she likes to type the name out too, and she spells my name wrong every day with it right there. Yeah.
I'm the worst.
What?
I have Abby's addresses wrong. I got
Address
Grit instead of
Grit
street.
instead of street. You are being called out.
I am. I'm
Too fast.
The problem is they're saved in my Dymo, so I just pull them up. It will screw
Once they're
someone.
wrong.
It'll screw me when someone moves though, and I don't update it. But
No.
Mackenzie's every like 6 months, she enjoys it. Don't forget. Well, of course, Dymo needs to update, so by the time it updates, I'll forget. But Mackenzie's like every 6 months doesn't deliver. It comes back to me, same address. It's right. I send it back out to the same address, and it'll actually deliver.
Oh my gosh,
That's crazy.
Oh, that's too funny. All right. So we
Okay.
get awards nights
Yeah.
wrapped up.
Yep. Let's talk
Congratulations,
about it.
everybody.
So,
Incredible end of the year, an incredible 2024. We're so stinking proud of you. Those are your baselines of what you should strive to beat now, especially the ones that are newer, that joined in early 2024. You're coming up on your year mark where you have a baseline to look at. So you always want to try to be a little bit higher PRV than your month before and a little bit more on your sponsoring as well. So once you've been in a year, it does kind of get a little funner because you have something to compare yourself with and change.
yeah,
Okay.
I bought my planner, and I did this last year too, and it always has this page before that has like nothing on it, and in a spot down here, I always write what my PRV was the year before in January, February, all the way through, so I can just easily compare, say, okay, this is what I got to beat.
I have an Excel tracker for all my numbers. Like if you can track it, I pretty much record it. And so every night I update my numbers. I know I've told you guys this. If I have told you repeatedly and you've still not started your tracker, let that be your 2025 goal. Start your stinking tracker, because I promise you, it's amazing to have something to go look back. What did I do last January 5th? Like where were my numbers January 5th? Am I ahead of schedule? And then I put on there, what if I had a PRV bump? What caused that bump? It keeps yourself from going crazy overthinking. Am I behind from last year? Am I ahead of the game? Like it just really sets that pace. So track everything. If you sponsor someone, track how did you attract them? What conversations are working? Because every time of a month is different. And if you can have something to relate back to, or what mystery bundles you did that work, it's going to help your future self. So track everything. Period.
And I do now. I use the spreadsheet, but it doesn't go back to January. So
I bet you wish that you had your tracker from last January to see what you were doing day to day.
right, because I had decent PRV. I know what my PRV was, and it was decent. It was 1,600, but I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly. So just documenting it. And I
Yeah.
promise you'll never look back on your tracker and be like, wow, that was a waste of time. Why did I document all that? You're gonna be like, no, I'm glad I did that. That really helped me out. That's a good idea that you had, Pastor Jenny. Go ahead and do that again this month. Like it really does it's like a little cheat code for yourself from last year talking to you to this year and re-energize yourself. So track everything.
I don't update mine every day. I update it on days that I get sales. Just saying, because I don't get a sale every day.
Yeah, and I track team numbers. So I do, it doesn't matter if I personally get a sale or not. I track team, so I do that.
Oh yeah, I guess I need that spreadsheet tab.
Yeah, it's all in the same.
Oh, it is. Because I have your spreadsheet, I thought. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so incentive push. There are several of you that are gunning for level 1 or level 2 still. So we kind of wanted to wrap up today's call with how we are really being proactive on hitting those incentive numbers. And the most basic thing I can tell you is be loud. Talk to your customers every single day this month. Let them know what your goal is, what you're trying to achieve. Every single post I'm making this month, they're knowing I'm trying to earn my husband's spot to Greece. So I'm technically 1,000 points away from earning my flight to Greece. But when I looked at the numbers and I realized how close I was going to be, I was like, okay, I'll probably hit my flights in the first 10 days of January. And then I'm just going to just be complacent where I'm at, not push for level 4? No, pushing for level 4. Is that 10,000 points? Yes. Does that seem like a steep mountain to climb? Yes. But what happens if I don't hit it? I'm still buying them in, but I'm gonna have a bigger paycheck because I have more PRV because I tried harder.
Yeah.
So here's here's what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot. And if you're in my VIP page, you'll see there's something different every single day. There's multiple posts a day. Like I am being so loud. My algorithm and numbers are through the chart right now on my VIP page. It's amazing. I love it. I might never ever stop it. So my big thing I'm doing, this is very out of compliance if you post this publicly. So I'm saying this is recorded. This must be put in one-on-one communication. This is a huge giveaway. I wanted to do something really big for my customers because they have showed me so much support in all the years of being a consultant that I wanted to give away a high ticket item. So I one-on-one messaged all my customers and I told them I'm giving away an air purifier. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to get a party. I opened up a party link and I'm going to leave that open until I get to 1,700 and it's like 50, 80 PRV somewhere in there, just shy of 1,800 PRV. It will kill me. This goes against everything I've told you guys about not leaving a party open. But for this instance, I am leaving the party open and I'm not shutting it off at 500. I'm going to leave that party open to where I get 250 PRV to be able to get the air purifier. Then it's double rewards month. So I'm also going to draw, once we get to that mark, I'm going to draw someone for the grand prize, which is the air purifier. I'm going to have 9 half off items. You have that because on that big of a party, you're going to have 4 half offs. It's double rewards month. So that's going to be 8. And then I have the perpetual award. So that's 9. So I'm going to give 9 different people a half off item. And then everybody wins. So everybody's getting a gift from me. Well, I give scent circles with every order anyways. So they win. Everybody gets something for ordering from me this month. I sent this out last night. It was the beautiful thing about Project Broadcast is I was sitting there waiting for my nephew's game to start. I typed out my message I wanted to send, programmed to send out to my 458 customers that I have inside my Project Broadcast, sitting there at the game, and I collected $300 in orders during that basketball game. So that's what I love about Project Broadcast. So I have knocked $300 off on that party reward. Everybody that ordered is going to get a ticket into that drawing. They also, for the people who necessarily already purchased or don't have money to purchase, but they still wanted to support me, they got an entry for tagging me on Facebook. So I had several of my customers yesterday just tag me with my link that said I was doing a really big goal, trying to get degrees. If you need something to stock up, here's my link. So that is something everybody can do for free. You don't have to do something this elaborate. If you're like, I've literally never sold 1,750 PRV in my entire life and I've been here 3 years, don't tell yourself, yeah, today I'm gonna do it. Don't set yourself up for failure. Find a manageable product that you feel like, okay, I could get a $300 party and give away 6 wax bars. That's okay. The incentive here is to do a giveaway to get people to spend and then for them to tag you on social so you can get outside your network. So do what's in your means. I just wanted this to be elaborate because I'm really trying hard to earn Nathan's spot so I don't have to buy him in for Greece. Another thing I'm doing. So I leave Monday for Cancun, which is leadership for Scentsy. So I'm really excited about it. I want my customers to know that I'm being very, very transparent this year about what I'm doing in my business as a leader, because I want people to be attracted to want to join our organization because they get training, they have leadership. So who am I as a leader? What am I bringing to the table? What am I offering? So I want everybody to know I'm going to a leadership training because that's important to me. But while I'm gone, I have the 8. So I made up 8 more of the wax boxes. These don't have scent circles in them. They're just the 25 samples of the Bring Back My Bar. I am going to, there's a post that actually went out tonight on my VIP page that says I'm looking for 8 people to take these boxes while I'm in Cancun soaking up leadership next week. You take this, you get to keep it at the end, but if you collect from 10 people to buy a 6-pack, yours is free. So how I can say that compliantly is 10 6-packs is $300 in rewards, or sorry, $300 in orders, $30 rewards, their 6-pack is for free. You are now training your customers how to be consultants. Anybody that takes this and collects that, you better believe I'm going to ask them to join because they just collected orders from 10 people. It's like a basket party. So I'm trying to get PRV come in for me while I'm in Mexico. You could do this with anything. I always try to have a kit sitter or tester sitters. Anytime I'm traveling, your testers are doing no good when they're in your closet. Get them in people's hands, tell them to share them with their friends and family, collect orders, bring them back to you. Those are the 2 really big things I'm doing. Dylan and I are also going to work out details, which we really need to do that like ASAP because I'm gone next week. But we're going to do a deal or no deal this month.
Yeah.
In products.
That's fun.
Yeah. It was random. I told him I wanted to do it. And he's like, I've been wanting to do that too. So we're like, we're gonna brainstorm. We'll share all that with you guys when we get that done as well. Because I'll probably have to do that like the last week of the month after I'm back. Because I'm doing one game night in my VIP page every month to try to build that interaction with people coming. And I'm not partying a lot this month, but I'm doing a lot of extras to keep PRV coming in. So be loud, be in people's inboxes, be offering this $20 join special like it is like your job. Every single person that you talk to that's even slightly interested, be like, have you ever considered doing what I do? Have you ever considered partying with Scentsy? Would you like to make 20 to 30% back on your orders? Every single Happy Mail envelope that I sent out this month had a thing on it says scan me with QR code if you want to make 20 to 30% back on your orders this year. Wasn't really a joint post, but I wish I could see how many people scan that QR code.
Right.
Like just that has them interested in it. So I'm planting seeds. Also, if you do the Happy Mail, make sure you're doing follow-up text after you send them out. I know I just talked about that, but every time I send Happy Mail out, I schedule out text to text them twice during that month, if not 3 times, to follow up with them because people are busy. They have the mind of a goldfish. The beauty is in the follow-up. This is what is going to make you consistent. I've been consistent till I was blue in the face for 4 years of my business, and I am reaping the rewards of it right now. Like, and that's not bragging, that's just factual.
Yep.
I sold $40,000 worth of product in 2024. And it is because my customer base is huge. My referral rate is great. My return customer rate is great. I'm investing in people because I care about relationships and I want them to come to me and I want them to recommend me. So the more you pour into your customers right now and they value your input, they're going to want to buy from you. That's period. They're going to want to support you the next time they get a bonus at work, even if they can't do it now. Literally had people be like, I'm laid off. I'm so sorry. I want to help you. As soon as I have income, I'll buy from you. Like, honey, no, you feed your kids. Like, I'm fine, but thank you so much for believing in me so much. But it's because I'm honest. I'm transparent. I show my people who I am. I show up every single day. There's not been a day in 4 years that my customers have ever had to wonder if I still sell Scentsy. Because I've been very adamant about that. Like, I get it. Life is freaking busy. Life is freaking hard. But if you're dedicated to this business and you want to be successful, you have to be disciplined and make sacrifices if you want those big goals, and then go for them. Okay, that's what I had. Anybody else want to add anything? You're more than welcome.
It's hard to beat.
Right.
I am still pushing for the incentive as well. Probably not as hard, but I am close to level 1. And I just want to say 2 things that I'm kind of working on. So 1, if you do have a team, make sure to go back into your reporting, run some reports, see if you have anyone on your team who's close. I was playing with my reports today. Oh, I was looking at the awards night stuff, and I had realized that somebody's $24 away from getting certified.
Oh.
Someone on my team is $24.
Did you sponsor him during the incentive?
No.
So still 250
still
points.
250 points, right? Like
Absolutely.
it's yeah. And so don't forget about those small details. Run the reports. Take some time to like look at your team. I know it's a big. We don't have that much time, but you still have almost a month. Like this month just started, so don't give up so early on it. Do everything you can. Do what Tab's telling you to do. I think those are the best ideas. Because my ideas are just small things, but they all, whatever works best for you. Make sure to run some reports. And then the second thing, if what Tab said does sound like too much, which she already said a little bit, but if it does sound like too much, one thing that I'm doing is I am literally just going to send a text to all of my customers. One, I love the idea of saying, hey, can you share me on Facebook? Always ask for a referral. That they can never go wrong with that. And they feel like that's something easy they can do with no money, like Tab talked about. But also the second thing I'm doing is sending a text that just says, hey, I've been thinking about you and I think you'll love this month's Whiff box. Every single customer. Because I think every single one of my customers is going to love the Whiff box. So do that. Like do the thing that is scary Send a project broadcast to every single one of your customers. Send a text, go to every, if you don't have project broadcast, go through every single one of your contacts, send them a text that says, hey, I think you're going to love this month's with box.
Let them know you thought about them when you saw that product.
Yeah, I just opened the whiff box and I thought about you. I think you'll love it. Do you want to see it? Like, it doesn't have to be that hard. It doesn't have to be that complicated. So do whatever works best for you. If you have a product that you know people will love, like the warmer of the month, then message every single customer and say, hey, I've been thinking about you recently because I opened the warmer of the month. I think you would love this. Can I show it to you? They're not going to say no. Like, they're just going to be like, yeah, how did you think of me about that? Like, they're curious. They want to know. So that builds a little bit of conversation. After that, send them the warmer and be like, I thought of you because of whatever. I don't know, but I thought you would love the smell. I thought you would love how vibrant the warmer is. It made me think of you. Like, there's so many different ways to spin it. But if you say, hey, I'm thinking about you, this is it. This is what I have to offer. You can't go wrong with that, right? And so that's something I want to do over the next few days. And so I wanted to give you an idea of something that's not too much. That's something that you can do if you feel like that's a little bit easier and obtainable. One thing I want to add to that is Jake yesterday during our call said that 99%, right? Tiffany, 99, 98%? 99.
98. Sorry.
Like, you're muted. That doesn't help me.
Yeah, I was like that.
98% of people read, 98% of text messages are read, which
Right.
obviously, like, if you think about it, we all read our text messages. But he said, think about it as far as a text. Look at the text in your phone and how many texts you have, and then look at how many emails you have in your phone. How many texts do you have unread in your phone right now? And how many emails do you have?
I don't know.
And then a lot of us feel really bad about sending a text. And it's like, that is the way of communication nowadays. And I know he works for Project Broadcast, so it comes off a little scary, but he was the coolest guy. He was so down to earth and the coolest guy ever. But think about that. Don't be scared right now. Like Tab said, be bold, be courageous, go out and do the thing. Like, try. Worst case, you don't hit the incentive. That's perfectly okay. You still have a bigger paycheck. You can still go to the grocery store next month and be able to buy extra things. You can still go get the nails that you wanted done. So even if you aren't close to the incentive, then go ahead and start pushing this month. Try some of these ideas. It's a good month to do it. Worst case, you don't get any orders from it and you try something again next week when we tell you something else. Right? Like, do these things. I'm not sure what's happening in the chat, so I don't have a comment on that, but you can, if somebody wants to.
And that's why I was excited about the buddy drive, and I put it out to all of my team. To my knowledge, Gwen's the only one running with it, but I put it out there to all of them.
So that exactly is a different way of finding PRV. It's not necessarily feeling like you're exhausting your customer base. By doing a fundraiser like that, you are now like getting businesses involved in different contacts. You're having different conversations with people that you might not necessarily have normally, but they have a big heart and they want to be able to invest. And then they understand that you also feel the same way, that then they could become your customer. So it's just the more people you're talking to, the more contacts you make, the easier it's going to feel to run with your business, and it's not going to feel so heavy. So,
and if an individual is ordering, because I've had somebody order and ship it here, I asked for their addresses to send them a little thank you. So they'll get a Happy Meal with a scent circle in it, you know. So I'm trying. One lady refused. She's like, no, you just thanked me. I'm like, okay.
people
But-
love to be celebrated, and I think we have to realize that. That's
Yeah.
why sending out Happy Mail is such a gold nugget, because normally you just get bills. And like comparison from text messages to emails, it's kind of like, okay, well, snail mail is yet another pinpoint of it. And guys, I do snail mail, I do text messages, I do emails, I do social media. Like I'm hitting every single bullet point, and most of us are in our businesses because different people respond to different communications. And the more areas that you just keep showing up, they're not going to be able to get rid of you. Yes, they can play stop on your text message, and that's okay. That's a credit I'm not spending on you. I'm not wasting money because you're no longer interested in my products. That opens it up for a person who might be interested. So spinning it every single time. When you look at a situation that's negative, it doesn't have the outcome that you think you want it to have, or maybe you don't agree with something that Scentsy's done, you spin that to, okay, there's a reason these things are happening. There's a reason I'm in the mindset or in the situation that I am. How am I going to make this not only the best for me, but the best for my business and the best for my customers? They will respond how you respond. And that is the most important thing that I can tell you in your business. When Hamish sold out in literally 10 minutes, if you got on there and you were being negative about it, your customers are going to feed like it, and negativity spreads faster than anything in this world. If you set that expectation and tone with them at the beginning, hey, I may not be able to hit this fulfillment for you because this is going to be a high anticipation. The regular Hamish, who we've had how many different times sold out within the first
Like 4
day or
hours.
something, right?
4 hours.
So the fact that he did, this was a brand new Hamish product. So of course he was going to sell out fast. If you failed to set that expectation with your customers and let them know that you may not be able to get it, and then you just blindsided them thinking that they were going to get one, and now you tell them he sold out and I'm giving you a refund, like that changed the narrative of that conversation that you just had. So it's all in perspective, and it's all the way that you present things. If you present a package with a pretty bow on it, or you literally throw them slop from dinner on their hands, like which one's going to look more appealing? Like you have to decide how you want, what perspective you want to be for your customers, and then just show up for them. If they have a warranty claim, don't give them the phone number, do it for them, and then follow up with them. Did you receive your replacement? Okay, I promise you right there, that will go so much further than you being like, here's the number, you deal with that. People don't want to call and deal with warranties. And if you're not wanting to talk to our customer service, you are missing out because they make you feel like sunshine. I was
Yes, they
missing a
do.
bar from an order that I just realized from beginning of December. And I just says, I'm so sorry. Like I just got into this order. I realized I'm missing a bar. Is it too late to get the replacement for this? And she says, congratulations. That was a huge party you closed. Like being met with that much positivity, like that is a selling point for me. Like our customer service is phenomenal. Don't let them call 1-800 number and have to deal with it, even though they're probably still going to get treated glorious. But like that is our job as consultants, to take care of our customers and go the extra mile. You go the extra mile, you're the consultant that they're going to pick, period. You make them feel warm and fuzzy and treat them good and spoil them. They will continue to come back to you. Be the person you wish you would get treated when you bought from somebody else. Because I guarantee you've never got customer service like what we train you on in this business from any other stinking business. Unless you were one of our customers before you signed up. Like, period. Just be different, be unique, be special, and just spread positivity. It'll make a big difference. Sorry we kept you guys over. Anybody have anything else before we wrap up? It's too much talking about whatever we were talking about for the first 11 minutes at the beginning of the chat.
No.
It all evens out, right? Okay. Well, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for not only investing in yourselves, but in your business and spending time with us. We hope you took something away from this. Get your teamies here. Let's get this where we have multiple pages of people continuing to believe and growing teams. I really challenge you guys to, by the end of Sunday, have 10 different join conversations. If you're looking to build a team, have 10 join conversations. And I'm talking like, don't post on your wall and someone's in the chat and you comment and be like, oh yeah, that's a good deal on that kit. I'm talking like real conversations, 10 genuine join conversations you attempted, and see if you don't get at least one person to join. 1 in 10 people join. So if you're not matching that number on conversations, you're not going to have people joining. If you truly want to build a team, have the conversations, open your mouth, let them know that this community that we have created is the place they want to be, and make them like, I can't imagine being anywhere else but Scentsy.
I got one join this week.
Yeah, girl. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Keep it up. All right, we love and we appreciate you guys. I will not be here next week because I will be in Cancun, but I'm leaving you in the very capable hands, obviously, of Tiffany, Renee, and Dylan. So have a beautiful week. Cheering you on. Love you all. And go get some people to join.